Hello one and all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Jones. I'm a former paparazzi consultant. Now I speak out against multi-level marketing companies, and my goal is to educate, inform, and provide content to show light on topics that people don't like to talk about. So as the bullshit alarm goes off on my cuckoo clock and my disclaimers go, I'm going to get this party started. Hi everybody, welcome back. So, like I said, I've been batch recording all day. So here comes another one coming your way. And today I wanted to talk about something that is kind of near and dear to my heart. And what is that? It's the fake it till you make it. Alright? So there is a phenomenon out there where nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it at all. In fact, everybody is kind of quiet about the whole dang thing. Nobody discusses it. So we're going to look at people sitting on the paparazzi throne as I talk about this. Okay? So, fact is this, and this is according to FTC data. Every 1,000 people who join a multi-level marketing, direct sales, relationship marketing company, 996 of them will lose money after subtracting their expenses. That means the probability is 99.997% of people working on behalf of paparazzi make no profit. More importantly, they suffered a loss. Okay? And here's the other fact from this. 88% of Herbalife distributors make no commissions. Okay? Paparazzi has an income disclosure statement out there. They haven't updated it for last year's numbers. They're still showing the 2021 numbers, okay? But the average commission for most consultants is like $12 a year annually. $12. Ooh. Let's hop on that train and buy a ticket. So, the average 99% of all multi-level marketing participants receive less than $10 in a week before all the expenses that they pay. This doesn't even include the time spent doing this, okay? So as we go through the pictures and we show all these people sitting on the paparazzi throne at paparazzi headquarters, I'm pretty sure a good portion of the women sitting in this chair, smiling with their big smiles, in their big white shirts, with their spouses, I'm guessing a good portion of them are faking it until they make it. Case in point, Tracy Reed. She came out and shared her story. She has a whole YouTube channel. She had a group at one point where she talked about how she had thousands of pieces of inventory. Yeah, she got a Z Collection piece named after her. She's a Tracy. But she lost money. But she was successful in paparazzi. Okay? I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is, but it looks like Michelle Egan because she's wearing her Elite shirt. Alright? We'll just keep going through a few of these. There's Robin Wright Frank. She's carrying her Chanel purse. Pretty sure that Coco Chanel purse that she's got in her hand was a gift from Paparazzi Corporate. You know, she's a sweet lady. She looks like she's a really fun person. And I really hope she's doing okay, given that her cancer's back. Alright. So faking it until we make it. Given the fact of the FTC pointing this out to us, and 97% of the USA direct selling agents of companies are misrepresenting their earnings. I thought that was an interesting fact. 97% of the people who are in direct sell marketing companies are not representing their true earnings. Okay. I was part of the fake it till you make it crowd. I think all of us who watch my channel at one point were part of the fake it till you make it crowd. Okay? There was a news article out there, and I think it was by the Talented Ladies Club, and they did some research, and I'm going to see if I can recall what I was reading. But they said that 99%, 99.7 or 99.6 of the people lose money. They don't make money. They lose it. Yeah, that's true. And truthinadvertising.org, who has been pointing out a lot of things with paparazzi lately, especially with the lead and nickel free claims and all that other good stuff. Tina.org is Truth in Advertising, and it's a really interesting website, and they have a lot of great information on there. Just go read it if you have a chance. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of talking today, and my throat's getting hoarse. They did a survey on Tina, and I believe it was like 150 people were surveyed, and all but 3 of them misrepresented, if my brain recalls. I've been doing a lot of reading lately. All but 3 of them misrepresented their income. Alright. So, and I'm just reading my notes. Despite direct sell marketing companies like Paparazzi having their self-regulations through their policies and procedures and their terms and conditions, and they're self-regulating, if you want to call it, doing all their rules and stuff. There's Carla Nail Pierce. Every company holds a seat of board of directors, and they, I believe, I'm trying to find where I left off on my notes because I was flipping through the pictures. Every company that holds a seat on their board of directors was making an unsubstantiated income claims. Those including our Herbalife, New Skin, Melaleuca, Airbon, and the like. They also discovered that based on 2016 net sales, 100% of the direct sell marketing 20 top selling members are employing false and unsubstantiated income claims to market their companies. Alright, so let's go back to fake it till you make it for a second. People like Erica Cole, Mandy Hench, Michelle Johnny, and the people that are sitting in this throne that are not elite, okay, because there are some that are elites, and there are some that are not. There's an elite. There's the nepotism, baby, right there. They fake it till they make it. Some of them make money doing other things, and they don't disclose those other things. Erica Cole has. She owns rental properties. She owns a nonprofit. She's written a book, and she's selling it. She does trainings, building your brand boot camp. She has $5 bling bosses where she sells merch outside of Paparazzi on a completely different webpage. She has several different income streams. So she has residual income from all these other streams. But because of Paparazzi, she gives all the credit to the multi-level marketing company. I don't get that. If you're successful outside of the multi-level marketing company, why do you need to hashtag because of Paparazzi? I don't get it. But MLM representatives are often told that they need to lie about their success. The misrepresentations that happen within multi-level marketing companies are all across the board, okay? They always tell you to fake it till you make it. Example of training that I received. Show everybody that you're successful, okay? Over-exaggerate things when no one is watching. You know exactly what you're doing. So social media is like flooded with people living their best life, showing how wonderful their life is by doing affluence marketing. Look at all the vacations I got to go on because the paparazzi. Look at this cute Chanel purse I have because of paparazzi. Look at this beautiful car that I got because of paparazzi. Look at this McMansion I have because of paparazzi. You know, you get up, you get ready. As soon as you're fresh-faced, fresh-nailed, fresh hair, fresh everything, take a selfie. And post it to social media. Make sure your paparazzi jewelry is showing in that selfie. And hashtag because of paparazzi. Paparazzi accessories. Hashtag paparazzi life. Hashtag this. Be excited. Show how great your life is. Oh, that way everyone will want to be you. Yeah. Don't think so. But this is what I was told. Okay? Make your Facebook and make everyone think your business is booming. Even if you only had just one order that day, tell everyone business is booming and you're so busy. I mean, I've even seen from trainings that you guys have been sending me as of late, show people that you're packaging up orders. So go through and package orders. Pretend you're putting things in a package and sending it off and shipping it off. And just put out fake names. Thanks so-and-so for ordering this. You're just going to love this piece. And stuff those envelopes and put a sticker on it. And say you have some old postage stickers that you printed, but they were, they printed wonky or something. You use those to put on the fake packages to say thank you, and you're just packing those orders up and sending them on their way. You're showing how successful you are in your business. Yeah. So, the fake it till you make it, hun. Get people intrigued as to why you love your life and love your business and love this and love that. You're planning on using any of these products for yourself? Well, use the empty boxes. Oh, look at all this stuff I got. It's all gone. Pretend that you have pre-orders when you don't. Yeah, it's part of that toxic positivity that people don't talk about. And I'm getting the toxic man off the screen. We'll just skip through for a few more pictures here. It's because of that toxic positivity that you have to continue to fake it till you make it. Oh, look, there's Pink Dragon Jules. She's no longer in paparazzi. She was part of my upline. Just stay positive and swap with other consultants. Then put sold items that you have swapped. Put sold on things that you would swap. This is stuff that people were told. I'm reading off of emails and stuff. MLM reps love to use fake photos of fake success. I never did this because I'm not very materialistic. Okay? I'm just not. I didn't post pictures of my car, and I didn't post pictures, there's Tian. I didn't post pictures of a lot of things. There's Anya. I posted pictures of the jewelry, and that was about it. But I didn't post pictures of all the stuff, all the things. I avoided that. I stayed away from all of that. But I know people that did. Oh my gosh, she's indoctrinating her kid. Look, here's me, here's my kid, here's my bling bag. Ugh. Well, at least the bling bag has improved over the years. I'll give him that. Oh, look. LuLaRoe skirt. How do I know? Because I had the same one. And she's pattern mixing with LuLaRoe. And she's wearing her sequin bracelet. Oh my God. See, we all did it. We all did it. We all did all the things. But that's the other thing. This is a paparazzi throne that paparazzi commissioned to let people advertise their success. Come to corporate. Sit in the throne. Get your picture taken. Show everyone how successful you are. And fake it till you make it. All of these pictures are online. Anyone can look at them. It's the paparazzi event pics. So if you want to see what's going on with paparazzi event pics, you just go here and look. But as you can clearly see, there's a lot of people who got to go to corporate and get their picture taken in the throne. Is this the epitome of success with the life of the party heartbeat necklace that I have hanging in my jewelry box right now? Yeah, this is the epitome of success right here. We're all successful. Look at us. We're so cute. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? She bleeds pink. There's another one. LuLaRoe leggings. How do I know? Because I had that pair too. Like I told you guys, I had like 365 pairs. All right. So there's an article, opinion, how Glenn Turner, the article is opinion article. This is all but forgotten. The con man sold America on Fake It Till You Make It. It's by Helene Oline, and it was published February 27th of this year. Okay? Glenn Turner now is all but forgotten, but this salesman extraordinaire in flashy suits was all but once an omnipresent in American life. Turner, the son of a sharecropper, told people they could all be rich and successful like him. Sharecropping is the post-Civil War multi-level marketing scheme, in my humble opinion. If you don't know about sharecropping, Google it. It's quite sad. He told people they could all be rich and successful like him. If, that is, they made an investment in his multi-level marketing company. They would peddle mink oil, makeup, and his Dare to Be Great motivational tapes. They would collect more money by recruiting others and taking a percentage on their sales. When this newly minted salespeople found it impossible to make a go of it, they were told, fake it until you make it, by wearing expensive clothes and waving around $100 bills to lure people in. This delusioned Oregon recruit testified in court in 1972. A few months later, another seller told a Florida courtroom that he too had been instructed to fake it till you make it. When the SEC filed a complaint against Glenn Turner's company, the judge cited a phrase of evidence of malfeasance. Paparazzi, I don't think, has ever given the directive to fake it till you make it, but upline elites have. Okay? And that is where malfeasance comes into play. And this has been on my mind for quite some time. Okay? Back to the article. As far as I've been able to discover, these are among the first times that now commonplace phrase received prominent mention in the media. Today, fake it till you make it has become a represented, scrappy, optimistic mindset of American hustle culture. But as Turner Saga shows, there's a dark side baked into the fake it mentality. The fakers who attempt to win success through fraud, then never make good on their promises. I'm thinking about some upline elites who are doing their opportunity lives right now. I'm not your boss, I'm not your leader, I'm selling you an opportunity. What you do with it is up to you. But she sells the opportunity through her success and tells people that they can become as successful as she is, knowing full damn well that's not the truth at all. Okay? And if her picture's in this, I will stop on the person I'm talking about. But I haven't seen her yet. Maybe she was having another baby during this one. Who knows? But she knows full damn well that no one is going to reach her level of success. Okay? They just aren't. And the reason is because they're never going to reach iconic impressionista like she and Erica Cole did. Okay? Mandy, I'm talking about you, girlfriend. Okay? I'm just gonna spit your name and throw it up all over this conversation that I'm having with my camera right now, because I think you, with your opportunity lives that you've been doing pretty much on a bi-daily basis at this point, every other day you're going live and sharing your story. But the thing is your story is the same and you're not telling the truth. It's sick, it's wrong, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop. Okay? And I'm irritated with the fact that you haven't been honest in your opportunity lives. And I'm irritated with the fact that you collect paychecks off of people that are beneath you, trying to reach your level of elite stardom, and they have no clue that they probably never will. And they have no clue that out of every 1,000 people you recruit, only 4 of them will be any level of success, and the other 996 of those recruits are going to lose money. So for you to get Crown Club 100, 1, Not even 1, maybe 0.44%. So not even a full person will reach the same level of success. And the other 99.66% of the people you recruited will lose money. Okay? They will lose money. And you don't care. Okay? You just don't care. But, faking it until you make it has become the norm in American culture. We've not only become extremely tribalized and team mentality, but we've become stupid, okay? We've become easily duped. And it's sad, really, because when did we all become so stupid? Okay? Back to this article. Inherently manipulative, deceptive, fraudulent, and inauthentic, says Robert L. Fitzpatrick, co-author of False Prophets, Seeking Financial and Spiritual Deliverance in Multi-Level Marketing and Pyramid Schemes. This is a book that I have recently ordered on Amazon in used books for a penny. I'm waiting for it to get to me. And this is something I plan on reading when I'm out of town next week. Okay? He adds, it's just entered the culture and it's completely normalized. This is the problem, you guys. A lot of things have entered our culture and become so normalized that we've become desensitized to the fact that we are ripping people off or that we are being ripped off. We have lost our moral compass in most cases when it comes to stuff like this. As Elizabeth Holmes gives away to Sam Bankman-Fried, who gives way with George Santos, Anthony DeVolder, if you don't know who Elizabeth Holmes is, she's the one that collected a bunch of money for a biometric something or other and ripped a bunch of people off. We all know who George Santos is. He continues to get in trouble. There's a case against him in my state where he was doing credit card fraud, skimming cards from people, But, our society has embraced the ethos of popularized hucksters such as George Turner and Anthony DeVolder and pretty much any other grifter that's out there. And putting it into paparazzi status, okay? You guys treat Misty Kirby and Trent and the elites and everybody who has a name in the Black and White Gala book every year. You treat them like they're friggin' celebrities. You treat them like they're God's gift. Erica Cole, you guys love and worship. Mandy Hench, I actually saw pictures where people were bowing down and worshiping her picture at convention because she couldn't make it because she just had a baby. But you guys worship these people like they're celebrities. But they're not. They're grifters. They're cheats. They're frauds. They're taking advantage of you. And you guys are not even fully cognizant or aware of the fact that they have. There's Jerry, who's being sued by paparazzi because, things. I don't know what the status of that lawsuit is, but, yeah. These people are not celebrities. None of us are. We're not doing, 15 minutes of fame. I'm not doing this for fame, you guys. I'm doing this to help others, okay? So, keep trying to accuse me of that because if I was famous, I'd care. But I don't, okay? So back to this article. How has faking it become the norm? It's not clear who originated the exact wording of the fake it till you make it, or how Turner and his followers adopted it, but it draws on older strains in American life, marrying psychological concepts on how to change human behavior with the power of positive thinking, self-help culture that might as well be America's unofficial state religion. Yeah, we have bookstores with entire sections devoted to self-help and Christianity and a bunch of other things, okay? We have entire sections in a bookstore that talk about that. It's gross. And then those things get married into multi-level marketing all the time. So, back to the article. Psychiatrist Alfred Adler, writing in the early 20th century, argued that people could change habits by embracing an act as if strategy. Assume a behavior and eventually it will become real. Self-help culture took that ludicrous phrase to ludicrous places. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This is something that my dad said to me all the time. I don't know where he got it until I read this article. It was from the wealth guru Napoleon Hill in the Think and Grow Rich book. Okay, so I'm guessing my dad read that. That's all I have to say. But the notion that you can fake it until you make it begins to spread through multi-level marketing efforts such as Turner, where studies show few earn a profit and deception is rife. The saying became so pervasive in Amway that it would be the title of the 1980s expose by Philip Kearns. And it says in quotes here, I have often wondered if Amway distributors borrowed this terminology from Turner's group, or if it was Turner who confiscated these words and phrases from Amway distributors. No one knows where it originated from, but it's like both of these things, they get married, convoluted, and contorted, and then perverted. They get perverted. So, even as Turner attracted increasingly negative attention, in 1972 he was arrested on 86 counts of violating securities law. Okay? 86 counts of securities law. SEC securities law. The phrases gained popularity in a more earnest content within Alcoholics Anonymous and Gamblers Anonymous. Okay. There, it appeared as a way for people in recovery to project themselves forward into a more sober future. These phrases could be used for good, but they are, like I said, being perverted and twisted and turned to enrich the few and bankrupt the masses. Today, the phrase is also a way to push back on the feelings of self-doubt that we call an imposter syndrome, or to put forward an advantageous personal or professional confidence that we might not entirely feel. And this isn't the article, this is me talking. I don't know how many of us have gone to a job and we do the best we can to stay positive. Oh, look, there's Brittany and her baby. This must have been a while ago, but that's a cute baby. Where we go to our job and we hate it. We hate it so much, but we have bills to pay. We have obligations. So we fake it till we make it, and we keep going, and we find reasons to get up and go every day. We find those reasons, and we stay with those reasons. That's faking it till you make it. But at least when you do that with a paid-for job, you get a paycheck. When you do that with multi-level marketing, who's paying who? Okay? So back to the article. But faking it in matters of money is another matter entirely. Traditionally, businesses have had to have their state returns using metrics that can only be faked by lying. Martha Stewart sparked headlines in 2005 when she fired a contestant on The Apprentice who embraced the phrase, "In my business, there's just no faking it," Stewart said. All right. Stewart was behind the societal curve. Even as she spoke, the housing bubble, riven with fraud, committed and invited by banks, ratings agencies, mortgage brokers, and appraisers, the fraud was growing bigger. If you haven't watched the movie The Big Short, I highly recommend it. Okay? And the Wells Fargo C-suite was looking for other ways as employees desperate to meet their unrealistic sales quotas opened millions of fake bank and credit card accounts for consumers without their knowledge and or consent. As for the most famous host of The Apprentice, Donald Trump, a Nepo baby who cosplayed a successful mogul on the show, and we all know how that turned out, right? What happened? And this is the article still. The election of Ronald Reagan marked the beginning of an era where we worshipped wealth, one in which more and more people came to believe that anything that made money, by definition, was success. As inequality grew, through policies that Reagan implemented when I was not even 10 years old, has affected the rest of my life. There are some things that he did that to this day affect not only my life but everybody watching my channel. What am I talking about? Well, one thing that Ronald Reagan did was he implemented the ability for companies to do stock buybacks. Before Ronald Reagan, companies couldn't buy back their stock and share those dividends with their shareholders. Before Ronald Reagan, our economy was growing. Yeah, we were going through inflation because of, oil shortages and a bunch of other stuff. But before Ronald Reagan, wages were steadily growing. And I truly believe that him and his cronies are the reason the economy tanked in the 1980s, and he got to take power, and he started what has been a stagnant wage culture since the 1980s. Housing prices have gone up. Wages have stayed low. We haven't raised the federal minimum wage for almost 20 years. And everyone's faking it till they make it. But here's the thing. People are barely getting by. All across the United States, people are barely getting by. And multi-level marketing companies use that to their advantage. And what do I mean by that? Women tell other women that they could do this as a side hustle to make an extra $200 or $300 a month, to help pay for gas, to help pay for groceries, to pay for those little extras for their kids. That's what people sell other people on side hustles for. All right? They sell people on this side hustle BS so they can make it. But all of 97% of you are going to lose money. While people like Mandy Hench, who goes live every other day cooking or making baby food, sharing her story, doing an opportunity call, she's doing that because she needs your money. She needs your money. She doesn't want to go back into nursing. She doesn't, she's had a hit to her income. So she's going to go out there and recruit because she's going to continue to fake it until she makes it again, but I don't think she realizes that she's hit the height. All y'all have hit the height. You better start finding something else to do, okay? Erica Cole's already doing that. She's written a book. She's doing a book tour. She does Building Your Brand boot camps. She's getting ready to parlay herself into the next venture of network marketing, which is motivational speaking. David and I say this all the time. But it's happening. Set an egg timer, peeps. It's happening. All right, so back to this article. As inequality grew, almost all gains went to those who were already at the top, leaving many convinced that pretending to be on top was the best way to get on top. Okay? Back to the Ronald Reagan thing. Corporate shareholders began to prioritize quarterly profits over long-term results. At the same time, the federal government became less likely to persecute obvious malfeasance, as we transitioned from a society that manufactured things to products who were intangible. Reality was increasing in the eye of the beholder, or the pitchman. Which is it? Yeah, our country went away from manufacturing things to importing things. Our gross domestic product, I don't even know what it's based on. I do like that our current administration is trying to put investment back in our infrastructure, because for the last 40 years, investment in this country has not happened. There was a great YouTube video that Robert Reich did the other day where he was talking about how our country is not investing in its future. And by doing so, we are hurting future generations. We're not investing in renewable energy. We're not investing in education. We're not investing in our infrastructure. We're just not investing in ourselves at all. Where are the investments going in our country? Our investments are going to share buybacks, to stockholders, to Wall Street, to the rich, to the powerful, to the top 1%, while the rest of us continue to lose money via inflation and stagnant wages. Okay? These circumstances have led us in a society, I'm going back to the article, and I'll post the article link down below too. The circumstances have led us to a society that is both more cynical and more predatory, both more receptive and encouraging of outright fakers. The con artist has become the business model, says Mickey McGee in Self-Help Inc. Yeah, we have all been conned. We've been conned for years. Some of us are still being conned because we're not waking up to the fact that we are being conned. Because we like the fake it till you make it mentality. We like believing in the grift. I, for one, don't. Okay? It's only market-worshipping economy that you can say defrauding people in the interest of profit would somehow be okay. It's not. Defrauding people in the interest of your self-enrichment is not okay. The spirit of this is everywhere. But nowhere has the ethos of fake it till you make it been found more fertile soil than in Silicon Valley, where the lines between optimism and deceit can be admittedly a fine one. In the low interest rate environment of the past decade, investors put money with little diligence, and fake it till you make it turned toxic. Now, this article came out weeks before the Silicon Valley Bank failed. Weeks before it failed. But it's kind of interesting that she kind of brings this up. So, back to the article. Food delivery services such as Grubhub and Postmates and Uber Eats included restaurants on their platform that didn't have contracts with them. J.P. Morgan Chase fell for Frank, a college financial planning outfit whose customers, base it all later, allegedly discovered was mostly made up of fake email addresses created on the behest of the founder, Charlie Javis. Javis has denied the bank's claims. Cryptocurrency then arrived. Basically, a fake it until you make it form of money. And it's backed by no government. It's all impossible to use and serves no legal need. Yeah, it's basically cryptocurrency for gambling. And I love that Savannah Marie has always said, don't get involved in cryptocurrency and NFTs and all the other things because it's just a way to get scammed. In America, you guys, we're being scammed left and right. And those of us who aren't paying attention are easily ripped up into the scam. I mean, there's LuLaRoe, and all these other multi-level marketing companies. And I'm just flipping through these pictures, and I see a lot of LuLaRoe on these ladies. It's about as bad as me. I mean, I'm seeing the leggings and the kimonos and the Carly dresses, and it just drives me nuts. Perfect tees. I mean, seriously. It's like half of my wardrobe is on half these ladies. All right, so back to this article. So it's no surprise, trust in catering, according to a 2019 survey done by the Pew Research Center, almost half of us Americans say we are not as reliable as we were in the past. We don't trust the government, media, or big business, and we are forever suspicious, convinced that someone else wants to profit at our expense. Yeah, we're right. Somebody's always looking to profit off of us at our expense. Airlines are doing it by making the seats closer together and charging for every goddamn thing. Movie theaters have raised the price of everything. Across the board, we're being taken advantage of all the time. All right, so here's the end of the article. The case for being real. Okay? Eventually the truth will all come out. Turner himself offers one cautionary tale. After more than a decade of court cases, Turner was convicted in 1987 for running a Ponzi scheme. Even then, he never stopped explaining as he was let off to jail. The good that I have done outweighs the bad. The technicality of the law is what got me. By the time he died in 2020, it took more than a year for a newspaper reporter to stumble across his Legacy.com obituary and make note of his death. There's a difference between psyching yourself up and misrepresenting yourself, and the latter is where the fake it has gone too far. We need a reset. We need to find a way, once again, to prioritize and reward diligent, honest effort over faux success. Government needs to return to enforcing meaningful financial regulation like Dodd-Frank, and to repeal some of the things that Ronald Reagan and the Bushes did, and to put back into place things that were implemented back in the 50s, 40s, and 60s, okay? Before the politicians and lobbyists and the greedy Wall Street bankers decided that they were going to enrich themselves on the back of everyday hardworking Americans. All right? I implore and ask all of you guys who are watching my channel to pay attention to who your local government is and vote according to your best self-interests. I ask you to vote for your interests, not against them. I ask you to think about other people. I ask you to think about all the issues, not just one. Don't be a one-issue voter. Look at all the issues plaguing our country right now. All of them. There are so many issues that our country is facing right now, but we have so many people that are one-issue voters, and that is causing a lot of problems. So, I know we're not even in an election year, but I ask you to start paying attention to the little things. It's the little things. It's a million little things that add up into one big thing. You guys, we got to continue to stop letting things like this happen to us. We need to stop letting companies like Paparazzi, like Amway, like doTERRA and Nu Skin and Herbalife and 3130 and Pampered Chef and all the like. We need to stop the fake it till you make it. Okay? We need to pay attention to the lessons that we have learned, and we need to heed those lessons, and we need to teach those lessons to others so they don't continue to make the same mistakes. Okay? We can be successful if we continue to fight this fight together. But when this claim has little or no basis in reality, it only leads to our failure, our ultimate oblivion. And I agree with this article more than you will ever know. Because there are so many people who have reached out to me personally, who have told me how much they were taken advantage of by multi-level marketing companies and by people they thought were their friends. It's sad, really. So, don't become one of the people in the pink throne. And if you've quit the company since sitting in the throne, congratulations. I'm glad you're no longer being ripped off. To those of you who are still within this company, who have sat in this pink throne, shame on you for taking advantage of those to enrich yourself. And with that, I'll leave that here. Thank you for being here today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. Stop faking it. You've already made it. You have a brain. Continue to use it. Have a good day.